Have you ever wondered how your brain turns the food you eat into the delicious flavors you savor? It's a fascinating journey from your tongue to your brain that involves a complex interplay of nerves, receptors, and areas of the brain that decode these sensations. In this video, we're going to unravel this mystery and explore the gustatory pathway, the neurological process that transforms what you taste into flavors. When you consume food, the first step in the gustatory pathway is the detection of basic tastes by your taste buds. Researchers have proposed several models to explain how the brain processes taste. Without it, we wouldn't be able to enjoy the flavors of food or detect potentially harmful substances. So next time you take a bite of your favorite meal, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey that the flavor takes from your tongue to your brain. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to share it with your friends and family. They will surely benefit from this amazing ride through the world of flavors. We'll see you in the next video. One model suggests that the brain uses a labeled line system to process taste. In this system, each nerve that carries taste information to the brain has a specific receptor that responds to one primary taste. For example, the neurons that carry sweet taste information to the brain would only respond to sweet stimuli, while the neurons that carry salty taste information would only respond to salty stimuli. Another model proposes that the brain uses a distributed system to process taste. In this model, different areas of the brain are involved in processing different aspects of taste. For example, one area of the brain may be responsible for processing the intensity of a taste, while another area is responsible for processing the quality of the taste. In the case of taste, the signal is sent to the gustatory cortex, located in the frontal lobe of the brain, but it's not just one area of the gustatory cortex that processes taste. Different regions within this area are responsible for processing different tastes. A 2004 study published in the journal Nature Neuroscience used functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, to identify the areas of the brain that were most active when participants tasted different flavors. The study found that there were distinct areas of the gustatory cortex that responded to specific tastes. For example, the left anterior insular cortex was most active when participants tasted sweet and high-intensity flavors, while the right anterior insular cortex was most active when they tasted sour and low-intensity flavors. These findings suggest that there is a lateralization of function in the gustatory cortex, meaning that different areas of the cortex on the left and right sides of the brain process different aspects of taste. These microscopic sensory organs are primarily located on your tongue, but can also be found on the roof of your mouth, throat, and upper esophagus. Each taste bud contains taste receptor cells that respond to 5 primary tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami, savory. When a food particle dissolves in your saliva, it interacts with these receptor cells, triggering a chemical reaction. This reaction generates a signal that is then transmitted to the brain via the facial nerve, the glossopharyngeal nerve, and the vagus nerve, depending on where the taste buds are located. Once the signal reaches the brainstem, it is directed to the thalamus, a sensory relay center that plays a crucial role in directing the signal to the appropriate area of the cerebral cortex for further processing. But how exactly does the gustatory cortex decode these signals and turn them into the flavors we perceive? While the exact mechanism by which the brain processes taste is still being investigated, it's clear that the gustatory pathway is an essential part of our sensory system.